Uh-oh. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up? If you're on, Levon Murphy, what up, bro? What's going on? Erica Austin, good morning as you come on. If you say good morning to me,
Hey, good morning, everybody. What's
I
up?
can speak back. If not, I have no way of knowing that you're there because of the software. Trina, good morning. So it'll pick up some people it won't. It tells me the number in the count, but it doesn't necessarily tell me who you are unless you're responding back. So ordinarily, I tell you, hey, invite somebody to share. Those that are on, good, glad you're here. Those that are not, if they're going to come, they're going to come. If they're not, they're not. I'm just going to kind of dive in a little bit. Um, there's so much going on in our world, and I'm noticing a trend of um, I've noticed a trend where you have parents who are homeschooling, you have parents that are working from home, you have people from all walks, all levels having to adjust to this new world. We're having to adjust to some of us staying in the house. Um, I find it interesting that we will not have the DNC or the RNC in public because of the pandemic, but it's okay to send the kids, the babies, back to school. Some parents just aren't having it. Some parents doesn't have a choice. So whether the child is off to school or whether they're in home taking online courses, either way, this is added stress. No matter who you are, it's added stress because if I got to send my baby to school because I'm not in a position to be home, if I stay home, I'm gonna lose my job. Can't pay the bills without a job, so I have to send them to school. Or if I stay home, some of the kids are home, but they're home trying to figure out technology by themselves. And just because it's online, that's a whole adjustment. It's a whole mental adjustment to the kids, to the family, to the parents. And there are just a lot of things that are going on. And these things together, believe it or not, um, stacked on our shoulders, if you're not careful, will cause you to crack. Then you have some bully of a boss or some coworkers who are not doing their part in work. You have them now plaguing the work atmosphere and just making everything extremely hard. Staff, boy, when I text you and call you, better answer. God gonna judge and I'm gonna speak something on you. Glory to God. Now, so in the world that we're in, these things together, having to embrace this new world order, having to deal with people under pressure, leaders under pressure, social and racial unrest, having to deal with all these things, man. Listen, it's almost as if we have to take this. Uh, Staff, you crazy. You know, we're forced in a position where we have to take it. And I wanna just tell you this. I just do not believe that there is a day that we can live in that God doesn't have strength available for. Sometimes it's harder to tap into that strength. Some days it's greater than others. But I want to tell you, man, you're not alone. This is a lot to handle on your own. It's a lot of adjustments, it's just a lot of unfair things that we are being forced in. And I just want you to know you're not alone. And it's easy to say, God's with you. No, the reality. Here's the reality. When the pressure gets the greatest and things begin to overwhelm you, I really believe that is when God begins to carry you. So hang on just another day. And that's really all I have to say. Don't let the bully of life, the bullies in life, don't let them break you. I'm going to share this story and then I'm going to be done, believe it or not. Janisha Jones says, "Good morning. Purple is your color. It looks great." Thank you there, Janisha. Hey, pick. Hey. No, thank you, Janisha. I appreciate it. Um, I was on a job, you know, and the boss was just nitpicky about everything. Nothing ever made him happy. And then he decided, he was going to attack me directly. Normally, they attack you through other people, but he decided he was going to come for me head on. And he did. And there was nothing that I could do because I needed my money. So I altered how I thought about that job and how I thought about him. And this is what I began to say. This is a part of what I have to go through because there's something standing great on the other side of this that is greater. And I began to look more at my plan than his plan. And even though he was tough to deal with, God gave me the grace to deal with him. And for that, I'm grateful. That's not easy. Uh, I don't want to underestimate it. I don't want to sign off on it as if this is just something you can do. No, you have to work at this. And I had to work on reminding myself my overall plan so I didn't lose it dealing with him and his plan. I made it through it, barely. And I dealt with him differently than I had dealt with people in the past. And as uneasy, uncomfortable as it was, I made it through it. And just like I figured, on the other side of that situation, I'm telling y'all, God had an opportunity lined up for me that changed the rest of my life. And the reason I'm able to talk to you now is I suffered through it. I bit my tongue. Many days I wanted to cuss him out. I did. Wanted to let him have it. You little bald head, roly poly, milk dud looking. All kind of stuff came to my mind. And I held my tongue. If God allows you to get to it, He has grace available to get you through it. And sometimes it's just about surviving just another day. And I'm grateful that I survived another day. I held my tongue. Standing on the other side, having to deal with some of the things that I deal with, that situation gave me strength on this side. So be encouraged. You're not alone. Don't let life's bully break your will. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, don't let them break you. When you get on the other side of this, it's going to be sweeter than it's ever been before. Call for time. Let's call for time. Staff says, help the people pick. You got to hold that tongue. You do. It's tough. And I'm gonna give you, the new way of talking back is to post on social media. Because sometimes we will post certain things and we got to aim at certain people. And we know those people are going to be on our social media posts. So we don't do that either. Because if you do that, you might as well tell them. Best thing to do when you're in a crisis and someone's putting pressure on you and you feel like you're going to lose it, go dark. Go dark. Never reveal your hand. Never reveal what you are thinking. Never reveal what's on your mind. and never give the enemy ammunition against you. If they're going to shoot you, let it be from the bullets in their gun, but don't you feed them. You know, there was a time I didn't believe this. I believe I had to let you know. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Wisdom teach you a whole lot of things. And the older you get, the wiser you should get. But I started to learn that the things that I handle on the surface has everything to do where God is going to allow me to be placed next. And I'm not playing with my placement because you are unraveling emotionally. I'm not going to feed into your emotion and allow you to get me on an emotional roller coaster. I'm going to be kind to you. I don't like you in my heart, but I don't have to let you know. I'm going to be kind to you. I'm going to smile because I remember, listen, whatever you do, this is why the Bible says you have to do it unto the Lord. The reason it says do it unto the Lord, because if you look at the people, you can abort a crucial part of what's going to make you greater. So that's call for time this morning. You all have a good morning. Go be productive. As long as you show up, I'm going to try to be here. I'm nothing. Listen, your ear makes my voice. Without your ear, I don't have a voice. Thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, you were born to win, predestined to succeed. There's nothing that can happen to you today that the wisdom on the inside of you is not capable of handling. You got to calm down, be quiet, know when to speak, know when to talk. Don't allow them to unravel your peace. Deal with them with wisdom. Be quiet and let wisdom speak. When wisdom speak, you will always win. You all have a great day. Go be productive. And always remember to think higher, speak life.